What's up, everybody? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of the show. Appreciate y'all for joining. I got a few things I'm going to talk about, a couple different videos, topics I'm going to get into. So before I get started, I just want to say, if y'all are interested in working with me, or you have a product or a book or a movie or anything that you are interested in promoting, or you think that it may have an audience here, then you can go ahead and hit me up at JAYMOOREREVIEWS@gmail.com and put in the subject, work with me, and let's see how I go. All right. Now, some of the topics that we're going to get into is, of course, this blockbuster trade the NBA had today. I got a lot to say about that. I'm going to get into that. Just give me a second. Also, we're going to talk about a couple movies. Talk about this impeachment stuff. A lot to talk about. So we're getting ready to get into it. I see Araya on Periscope. What's up, brother? I appreciate you for coming and checking out the show. You think the Nets should trade Kyrie for defensive talent? Definitely. Get rid of his ass. There's no need to have Kyrie on the team. It's obvious he don't want to play in the NBA no more. And he's known as the primary ball handler, and that's how he played. He couldn't play with another primary ball handler, aka LeBron James. He wanted to leave and be a primary ball handler. KD gonna score. He's so efficient. He don't need to be the primary ball handler, but Kyrie does. And it seemed that he got his head in the clouds for a lot of different reasons. Maybe he was talking about the earth was flat, all kind of stuff. It don't seem like he even want to play in the NBA no more. I wouldn't be surprised if he retired early, one of those players that retires early and people wonder what happened. So I think the Nets should get rid of him. KD and James Harden are more than enough, especially at this point in their career. You surround them with the right pieces, get a point guard that doesn't need to shoot, that's a real distributor and defensive player, and you got something special, and then surrounded with defensive talent. I don't know. The Rockets, they did get rid of him and they got draft picks for like the next 7 years between a first round pick or a swap. They're going to be rebuilding and set for life. They trying to be like what Oklahoma City did. And see, they got Oladipo. I think he damaged good. He a used car right now. He look good on the outside. You thinking, hey, he's dropping 25 points a game with the Pacers the other night. We may not be that bad with Oladipo instead of Harden. But Oladipo ain't about to play no more than 30, 40 games a season right now. 50 games if you're lucky. And he broken up, man. He damaged goods. Speaking of damaged goods, James Harden ain't worth a damn anyway. How he was talking about his teammates and stuff, talking about they ain't no good, and basically they trash. That's Boogie Cousins and John Wall, because they injured. Now they trash. They coming back from injuries. You know, them two brothers that anybody would have died to play with 2 years ago. Now they trash. Let James Harden have an injury, unfortunate injury. You see how fat he came in out of training camp, running around getting COVID, all this stuff. God forbid something happened where, you know, he unable to be his best. Everybody calling him trash. You see KD coming back off an injury. James Harden need to chill, boy. John, what's up, brother? John Blaze, I appreciate you, man. Hey, I appreciate you watching the live stream I did earlier today on the members only, man. You know, That was pretty cool, man. I appreciate you, man. Thanks, John. Now you see why I need more than $1. I need more help. Now you know it's not a game. It's not a joke. Tasha Smith, what's up, sis? How you doing, Tasha? Appreciate you for coming through, girl. I needed a big drink already. Tamika Meek, what's up, girl? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Perp Minded, what's up? What's up, Perp? Playoff, oh man. And I didn't even get into James Harden flaws. For one, James Harden is really not that good. Now, don't get me wrong. He can ball. James Harden got skills. And when I play 2K, I will bust your ass when I use the Rockets with Harden. But nevertheless, he a high usage player. He doesn't make his teammates better. Yeah, he can get all these assists and he can rebound, but he's not. It's like an empty stat. Even Westbrook, he makes his teammates better in a way. Look what he was doing, taking OKC to the playoffs when Harden and KD were both gone. He didn't have any real stars there. Now, Paul George came that one last year, but I mean, he did it, you know, by himself. He elevated a group of players nobody was expecting much from. James Harden had CP3 with him, can't play with him 1 year. You got Westbrook, can't play with him. Dwight Howard, can't play with him. Who he gonna play with? Clint Capella, gotta go. Nobody want to play with this dude, man. He a ball hog, you know, and he can only get all those buckets if he take 30 shots a game. So, you know, I don't know. Trump need to go along with delusional cult of zombies. You know, I'm going to talk about this on Hulu. It's a video called 24 Hours Siege on Capitol Hill, I believe is what it's called. I'm going to get into that in a second. And they break down that situation so good, so clear. They have all the video put in there. They got it by the timeline of what happened. And I think the biggest problem out of everything is that we now have two groups of people in the country. Well, it's probably more than two, but you know, they don't believe anything they see or hear. That fake news, that fake news, fake news, the fake news. That really, really, really was bigger than we all may have, some of us rather, may have realized. Now, I know it's stuff out there that's not real, and I don't believe everything on CBS or this or that or NBC or whatever the case, but it's not the way that they are reporting it, though. And then it's just, man, that is a big mess. And that is how it got to this point. Because now, because you first made them not believe stuff, it's nothing that convince them about anything that they're going to believe. No matter how many facts, no matter what you tell them, no matter what they see. I mean, then... So that is a big, big issue. And I think that's the real reason we got to where we are. And I didn't think it was, I knew it was something, but I really underestimated that. And I'm going to show y'all in a second what's up with that. You know, Cash Money, what's up? What's up, brother? How you doing, Cash? Sheena, hey, Sheena, how you doing, sis? What's good? What's good? Let's see. You say, you know, James Harden was going to Brooklyn. I mean, that's the only person that can possibly play with him is KD. I mean, other than that, he about to be in trouble. You know, I don't know what's up with him, man. How he going? And then he has no excuse now. They have no excuse to get out the East. They already the best team in the East. Damn near the best team in the NBA. It seemed like KD keep getting these super teams. We'll see what's up. Tamika, look at my family. I love this chat, Jay. Thanks for getting us all together. Hey, man, I appreciate it. I'm glad you all found a little place to come and gather and, enjoy the channel. And I appreciate everybody coming through. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50K subs. My subscribers and everything has been struggling lately. I need everybody to hit that like. Also, share the video. I'm going to try to do some other things. I'm out here trying to put these videos out. Try to have a little something for everybody. So, let's see how it goes. Let's see if it's worth it. You guys on YouTube determine the content. You guys subscribe and hit the like and comment. Then the person knows that, hey, that's working. And that's what I'm going to keep producing. If you guys don't hit the like, don't subscribe, don't comment, and don't support, then I won't continue to make that content and make something else. Then people say, hey, talk about this, make something about that, try this. And then I say, hey, I did. Nobody was supporting it. So, appreciate all the support, the love, the likes, the shares. Now let's get into it. All right. Let's see what we're going to talk about first, right quick. NBA. Let's get some more of this NBA out the way, and then we'll get into some serious stuff. Trini, what's up? What's up, man? Blessings to you too, brother. Appreciate you for coming through. Curtis, what up? Curtis, show some courtesy, Curtis. So 50 Cent, what's good? Ill Woods, what's up, brother? Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you, brother. So the NBA, for one, is James Harden does he want to play as well? We see that he going to the clubs and doing all kind of stuff. It don't seem like he too interested in playing, and he was already out of shape. Came in looking like he was on swole, sitting on swole. Let's see what the deal. They made a lot of trades for this dude. We'll see if it's worth it. They saying right here, man, 4 teams. Now, I've been a fan of the NBA, and I'm not talking about like just casual fan, but an in-depth fan since 1990. I've been watching the NBA, knowing everything about it since 1990. Now, I'm the type of person that I'm a retro, so when I started, I wanted to know about everything that everybody did before. So it's not like I only know what happened from 1990 and above. That being said, I cannot recall any trade with 4 teams. I've seen 3 teams. There's very few 4-team trades. That's a lot of work. They work their ass off to put this trade together. And we see that they going to get Harden. So we see right here that Karis LeVert, who is actually a pretty good player, he's going to be a 20-point per game player. And actually, the biggest winner in this deal is Karis LeVert and the Pacers. Remember I told y'all, I told y'all, this dude right here, he plays hard. He can score. He can get buckets. Okay. And the Pacers need this play. He's the perfect role. He's about to go be an all-star in Indiana. Watch. Oladipo is a used car. He's a used BMW. He looks good, looks sporty, and but it's gonna always be high maintenance. It ain't gonna run when you need it to, and you're gonna be disappointed. You may have a little flash or two on the highway. You may pull a pretty girl here or there, but you're never gonna get what you thought you got. because it was already used up. It already had its better days ahead of him. Karis LeVert, he a fixer-upper. Yeah, and he like a house. He a fixer-upper. And soon as you give him what he need, boom, it's about to explode. So let's see. Karis LeVert, remember, right now, he's already averaging 18.5 points right now. Told you he gonna be a 20-point per game scorer, and he come off the bench in Brooklyn. Or no, I think they may have been starting him. Let's see. Regular season 12 game. They don't show if he started or not. Let's see. Anyway, we see that this dude. Damn sure don't want to hear that. This dude went from 8 points, 12, 13, 18, 18. And he only in his 5th year. Normally when they around 25 to 28, they about to hit their prime. Remember I told y'all, Karis LeVert, the all-star. That's the only person, that's the only ones that won out of the trade, the big winners. Indiana Pacers. And I'm not a Pacer fan. I wish the Bulls would have got somebody like him. We need a guard / forward that can drop buckets. Now, what's up with the damn Cleveland Cavs? Why they got all these big men? They got Jared Allen. They already had Andre Drummond. They got with Rudy Gobert. They had Dante Exum, Taurean Prince. What's up with the Cavs? It was just lost. Houston gonna get Brooklyn's 3 unprotected first-round draft picks in year 22, 24, 26. They get the swap picks in 21, 23, 25, 27. So from 21 to 27, they got picks from Brooklyn, whatever they want. They get Cleveland first-round pick next year from the Bucks, and they giving a second-round pick to the Pacers in 23. And pretty much it's a bunch of picks. Brooklyn still got 3 spots to fill. Kyrie Irving is trash. He don't want to play no more. And it's hard to play when you got $100 million. It's hard to get motivated to go through all that hard work and practice and this and that, which makes it even more admirable that like players like a Jordan or LeBron, when they got all the money, can keep going and playing at a high level. Kevin Durant, Kyrie, he don't want it no more. He like a boxer. Once they won the title, what's a coked up boy, Tyson Fury, Koki. After he won, he was successful. He ain't have it no more. he wasn't ready. He ain't had that dog in him no more. So I don't know. I think it's a wrap. All right, man. I ain't gonna get you with that no more. The Sixers want Bradley Beal. Hey, Bradley Beal a baller. Bradley Beal is a baller. He would be a great player for the Sixers to have. He would be a great fit. A great fit. And I think part of the problem with him and John Wall is John Wall was a little jealous that because when Bradley Beal came to the team, John Wall was the man and the better player, and Bradley Beal became the better player and the man. And John Wall, he ain't even a used BMW because he couldn't even shoot. He was like a used Nissan Maxima sport car. They nice. They real nice. But if you know about cars, then you start to break it on down, and then you realize it got a lot of problems. It ain't what you thought. You really wouldn't want to pay for it the same price you gonna pay for a BMW. That BMW is gonna do a little bit better than a Nissan. You know what I'm saying? You seen the 4-team trade before? Yes, I'm sure it's been there, but it's rare. Hey, Vic, I like Vic, but he busted. He busted. It's all good. He busted, and you know it. It's time for the trade-off already. I don't know basketball. Why they trade players anyway? Why can't they pick who they want during the draft the first time? Yeah, you don't know about sports. It's all good, sis. sometimes people get upset. Sometimes people don't want to stay in that city. Sometimes people don't want to live or, play with certain players. And it's a job. And so, you can't keep people disgruntled and upset and force them. So they play with contracts. Like normal people go to job, they don't necessarily have a contract, but in the NBA, they created what's called free agency. So every player is their own company. Every player is in control of their own business. And so you decide whether you want to take your skills, your talents. Now, when they pick you in the draft, they can't keep you forever. That would be like slavery. You're going to just keep me and just make me just stay here forever. I can't just do nothing. If I want to play, I just be stuck with where you took me. That would be messed up. So they have a certain amount of time, 4 years. After that 4 years, you could decide to re-sign with them or sign with whoever else give you a job offer. So that's how that works, sis. So sometimes people ready to get out of there before their contract is up, like James Harden. He don't want to wait 2-3 years. He got 2 years. Well, he got 3 years, I believe, on this deal, and he don't want to wait 3 years to be stuck in that situation. So what they do is try to make a trade. You find some other people that's either unhappy or, equal in value, money, whatever, to get that person out and everybody be happy. Waiting on the BMF series. I am too, man. That's going to be pretty good. Jared Allen, yeah, he was needed on defense in Brooklyn. He do a good job backing up DeAndre Jordan, and he is actually a young and up-and-coming player. I don't think he'll ever become an all-star, but he is a good quality piece that they gave up. Used to like the Pacers when Reggie Miller was on there. Yeah, that was a minute ago, sis. But hey, Reggie Miller played for 20 years with the Pacers, so that's one thing. That's probably why you feel the way you feel. He only played for one team his entire career. Sometimes person get lucky. You get picked by a place, you happy, you do good, they like you, they pay you right. Because sometimes you think you did good and then you expect to get paid more and they like, well, we ain't going to pay you that much. Then you're going to be upset. So, sometimes you get paid what you feel you worth. You happy, you like the city, you play good, and then you get to quit. Man, that's very rare, but sometimes it happens that way. And Reggie was lucky about that. Yeah, he used Nissan, man. He ain't ready. At least he a Maxima. He ain't a Nissan Sentra. John Wall can't shoot. He can't shoot, and he can't play D that good. So he always would be a liability in the playoffs. You think Kobe was the last player we'll see be faithful to one team? I'm not sure on that. I don't know. I don't think so. And Kobe almost left the Lakers. I remember he almost came to the Bulls one year. He asked for a trade for the Lakers. So Kobe damn near left the Lakers at one time too. A lot of people forget that. Kobe wasn't always no diehard Laker, love the Laker, love the Laker. He was pissed when he was playing with Smush Parker. No problem, girl. That's what I'm here for. I gotta break it on down. Whatever people need to know, I'm gonna tell you what I know. Today's NBA is different. Back in the day, you like particular teams. Nowadays, and this isn't a bad thing, but you like players due to the fact it's so many journeymen. Well, also the players have more of a voice. See, with social media and the shoes and everything, you can follow players more than follow a team. And so, and then a lot of players have a brand or, from college or something else before they come. So you already following them before they even came to their team. Whereas back in the day, you couldn't do that. And you couldn't get direct information from players and post videos and laugh or see this or that. And so it makes people feel more attached to the players than the teams, and so, and then with the movement, I think that helps to add to what you're saying as well. Mike, you a Nets fan and you don't like how Kyrie keep disrespecting Steve Nash. I don't either. I think they need to get rid of Kyrie. Even if you don't agree with Nash, it's a better way to handle it, and you need to get up out of here. Especially not only Steve Nash, you disrespecting KD. That man came to that city because of you. He wouldn't have left Golden State to come to Brooklyn if you wasn't going with him. And now he coming there, coming off injury, and you playing around. Get his ass up out of there. Yeah, he said him a Shaq. I'm about to get ready to switch up on the topics in a second. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I think so though too. I think that's really what it is. Because I follow a few players on social media. I don't follow any teams. Well, actually, I follow the Bulls and the Bears, the Burst. But that's only two teams. I follow more people than that. Trini, that is what I say though, Jay. Like MJ, I think they messed up the game with this free agent thing. I don't know I'm not no basketball fan, though. I'm a footballer, the real footballer. You mean soccer? You mean soccer? We play real football. You play soccer, Trini. I'm just playing, brother. I kind of agree though a little bit. I like to keep my teams together. I like the players to stay there. Then it feels better. When you got all the people going here and there, then you don't really give a damn about the team and this and that and what they doing as much as you used to. And it take away a little bit of the fan camaraderie type thing with me. Especially when you got star players like KD joining star teams like the Warriors. They're like, man, this is garbage. Yeah, the endorsements help out a lot too with the commercials. Yeah, he do. He needs some. He been peeing in them. Yeah, and he did say he wanted Nash as his coach. So, yeah, he full of it. Every time he say he wants something, he end up not being able to handle it. You play it with your hat. Nah, it's soccer. Yeah, football and cricket is your two sport, Chelsea, to the world. Yeah, Kyrie got some issues. You ain't lying. You been a Bulls fan since '86 from Baltimore, though. That's what's up. Now, I've been a Jordan fan and a fan of the Bulls because I knew he played in Chicago on the Bulls. So that was like 84, 85. I remember wanting some Jordans. I remember, getting some. I remember we had some tickets to the Bulls game, and like it was against the Celtics too in like 87, 88. But we didn't go. My dad didn't take me, and we had the tickets. I remember the tickets sitting on the dresser, but I don't know why we never went. And I didn't even trip because I wasn't that big of a basketball fan, really. I knew what basketball was. I knew about the Jordans, this and that. But I didn't really start like getting into it, knowing who's on what team, how many points per game they scored, what did they do this year or that year. I didn't do all of that. I just knew, oh, yeah, that's Michael Jordan. He played basketball for the Bulls. I like them shoes or whatever, or something like that. I didn't think about it that deep. But, yeah, there's something else. You ain't lying, man. That's funny, man. I do need a smaller hat. I like the hat, but it is too big. But I like the hat, and I couldn't return it, so I kept it. But it is too big. I thought I didn't think it would be that big at first when I ordered it online. They didn't have the size I normally get, so I got a size up. And I was like, well, that shouldn't be that big of a difference. And it is. The damn head, they got me looking like Jules Santana, yo. Dip set, dip set, dip set, dip set. Hey, you can help out, though, if you want. I appreciate it. You can help me donate to the Hat Foundation. There's the link right down below. That's my Cash App. You can help it out. Hey, Jay, I'm a J too. One J to another. Help me out. You know how much these hats cost. Go ahead and make it happen, bro. I appreciate you noticing. I appreciate you even more if you help me fix the situation. You know what I'm saying? Right down below. Thanks. Anyway, um, yeah, Steve Nash still playing. He ain't with Phoenix. He a coach. He ain't still playing, girl. All right. You say he Kanye Trump? Yeah, he tweaked out, man. He lost. He lost, man. He lost. John, you like that? Hey, Jay, I appreciate it, bro. Now you know. That's what's up. All right. Let's see. Now that we done talked about basketball, got that off. I need to start doing basketball shows. What's up with what y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about Power Book 2? I got a couple topics on Power Book 2. I know y'all gonna love that Power Book 2. Or are we gonna talk about Tiger? That's what I'm gonna talk about right quick. I'm gonna talk about Tiger. And then we'll get to Power Book 2 next. All right. I'm gonna talk about Tiger, and then we get to Power Book 2. This Tiger ain't gonna take too long. So let me pull this up. Tiger. You put on your red shirt, Tiger. It gives you power. It gives you power, Tiger. That was what his mom used to say in this other documentary. Put on your red shirt. It will give you power. Anyway, so HBO got a 2-part documentary series on Tiger Woods called Tiger. Okay, excellent. It's breaking down in part 1 the behind the scenes of Tiger Woods and how his family, his mother and father, actually like kind of had him like strictly focused on golf. They got like interviews from his first girlfriend, and she talked about some of the things that they did or whatever, even show home videos when they was in high school, seeing them go on prom, and talk about how they broke up because he ended up coming home from college like a day earlier than he told his parents he was coming home. That way he could spend some time with her. And when they found out, they was furious, yelling, screaming at him. Tiger was scared, worried. He called his friend, who was actually another man, a friend of the family, who was friend of Tiger's father, who helped him play golf and helped teach at the golf course. And he was in the interview talking about how the parents was upset, worried he gonna get her pregnant, this, that, and the other. And she talked about how Tiger ended up giving her a letter saying they can't be together no more, this, that, and the other, and like all kind of stuff. It's really deep. It also get into where it was this one part where they were talking about his father, Earl Woods, and the guy that was the resident golf pro that worked at the golf course where Tiger and Earl used to play, was saying that his dad used to have a little Winnebago camper, and he always had some nice little blondes in there that he had to help on their golf game, allegedly. And he said Tiger would see that, and Tiger would be upset. His ex girlfriend, first girlfriend, said one night, because Tiger and his dad used to travel in the summertime to golf tournaments together on the plane and stuff. And Tiger called one night crying, furious, saying that his dad was out again with a woman. So Tiger grew up living the life of his dad sleeping around on his mom and keeping that secret. And the resident golf pro was married and doing the same thing, chasing skirts, cheating on his wife. And so it's no surprise that, unfortunately, he grew up doing something similar. well, he didn't grow up, but ended up, rather, I should say, doing something similar. Not to say that because you were around somebody doing one thing or somebody else did something that you would do it, but you know, I'm getting back to some late comments. These are old comments back to when I was talking about my hat. But anyway, yeah, it was good. Tiger like the Frosted Flakes. No. It was Tiger Woods, girl. Uh, um, they didn't make the documentary about side pieces. That's funny. But they kind of break down like the truth and stuff behind who he is. How did he get to become who he is? It's like real honest stuff. I mean, really good. You know what? But Tiger Woods has been filmed by his pappy since he was like 2 or 3. Tiger Woods was on the Johnny Carson show putting. Like his father has an amazing amount of video of him. And his father is the one that put the golf clubs in his hand, taught him how to play golf, brought him there, instilled the discipline, did everything. Tiger Woods is a product of his father's invention. His father is amazing, dude. And it kind of touched me, for those of you all that know. Anytime I'm watching like a real father and son type thing, it always kind of hit home with me a lot for a lot of reasons. I'm a single father, parent and stuff. And so a lot of that stuff. But anyway, his father, and this is the type of stuff I had wanted to do for my son, not this deep because I didn't know about all this. But his father was so somewhat like Serena Williams' father in the fact of being a visionary and what he did with his daughters. But Tiger Woods' father was an ex-Green Beret. He was an ex-Green Beret, and he would prepare Tiger with mental mind games. He would even have the Navy psychologists come and teach Tiger how to put himself in a trance. He would teach Tiger, and this is why he was a kid and a teenager, teaching him how to put himself into a trance, how to do certain things. This is stuff that this is Navy intelligence officers learn. He's teaching a kid this so he can be good at golf. And people will be like, well, he in the zone, this and that. He just put himself in like to a trance where he like don't hear or nothing, just focus and ultra focus type stuff. And the things that he would do, like, golf. I'm not a big golfer. I never really was. I used to go to the putting range and stuff and, be drinking and whacking some balls. But anyway, I never would say I'm a golfer. But anyway, I do know that golf is supposed to be a gentleman's sport. And you're supposed to be quiet when you're supposed to swing and respectful. And when things happen, you're supposed to clap like that and stuff like that. And whenever Tiger would swing, his dad would be making all kind of noise, talking loud, doing whatever. And the golf pro was like, I had to tell him, shut up, man. You making too much. What you doing? He like, don't you know what I'm doing? I'm preparing him for when he's in the battle and, he got all this pressure around him. It won't be nothing new. Like, wow, this dude really all the way on that. And, dude was really a visionary. And yeah, that RV was a rocking, mama. And it's really good. That Tiger documentary, I was gonna say I'm gonna wait till both episodes come out. And I ended up, John, you too damn funny, bro. He's working that backstroke, baby. Come on, let me work that backstroke. Tiger, nah, you ain't ready for this advanced lesson. This is backstroke 1-on-1, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. She like my 9-inch iron. Ba-doom, boom. Anyway. Hey, it's very good. You're gonna love it. I can't wait for part 2 to come out this weekend. Because it's about to really get deep. Because the show the way it was leading, it showed how he met his nanny slash wife. She was the nanny of another golfer. And then he ended up getting every girl that he ever been with was white too. I never saw him with a black woman or anything. And dude said that Earl Woods always would have some blondes in there. All the women I see Tiger with are blonde. I'm wondering, is that something that was going on with him and his dad? Also, before his dad died, they wasn't on good speaking terms. He kind of separated his dad from his life, saying his dad drank too much. He told his dad, I don't think you can handle being a dad and a businessman. When Tiger got all the money, fame, success, the jets, everything his dad basically put into him, you got all that stuff because your dad helped build you up. You cut yourself off from him while he was dying from cancer. You got his dad in interviews crying. They like, well, what could you say about a father and son relationship and your kids? He said, you got to earn their trust. You got to earn their trust. So, like, damn. So I got to see what happened. Where did the trust go? I guess he messed up with Tiger because he loved his mom a lot, and you was doing his mom wrong, and you put him in the situation to keep that secret. Whereas you should have just kept that to yourself and kept that as your secret if you was going to do it. But once you allowed him to see it, because he never hid that he was cheating on Tiger mom in front of Tiger, which was wrong. That was wrong. That wasn't none of Tiger's business. That was your problem. Once you made it his business, now you put it on him too, because now he didn't want to tell, because then he'd ruin y'all relationship. But he would want to tell because he know that his mom needed to know. That was bogus. Do your dirt yourself. Say, I feel what you're saying, brother. I can relate. There's a thin line in doing what Tiger father did, though. Some live through their children and push so hard they damage them. That is true. That is true. You know, Joe Jackson, Mr. Williams with Serena Williams and stuff. Yeah, that's true. It's a thin line, but they got to try to figure it out. It would be best if people could work it out instead of let that happen. That's really unfortunate. But I'm definitely looking forward to see part 2 this weekend, because I want to see what they're going to say about him falling apart, fall from grace. So we'll see. Now, let me see. Where's the... I'm about to play the next thing. Let's see. 24. All right, y'all want to talk about power. Let's see. This thing. All right. So, yeah, that's true. He was messing with this black woman in DC. Okay. I didn't see that. That Netflix show is on. It's not on Netflix. Tiger is on HBO. Tiger's on HBO. So you gotta check on HBO. And then you'll be able to check it out. All right, let me now with the it was something else I wanted to pull up. Let me see. This thing is not okay, that's right. Assault. Okay. So it's this movie, 24 hours. It's on Hulu. 24 hours assault on the Capitol. Let me see. Where is it? All right. It's on Hulu. It is excellent. Very informative. is talking about what just happened in Washington, D.C. Now, I know it's some people that ain't going to believe anything they hear or see, and I don't understand some of that. You can't just discredit everything. Some things is just so obvious. But this right here is really good. It's on Hulu. I'm thinking about even playing it on my Twitch channel, maybe tomorrow. So it goes by the timeline of how did they get to storming the Capitol and how everybody was since December getting ready for this rally. It was already pre-planned. They've been telling people to come there. Everybody come hyped up. No police presence, virtually zero in the crowd. FBI, different people said extremists ready for different things is coming. And all of that stuff was ignored and extra police presence was refused. And so we see what happened. He was riling people up. You got, the human carcass, the vampire known as Giuliani, talking about some, let's have trial by combat. The one person that can't beat nobody ass, but he will suck your blood. Bah. I mean, come on, man. Why would y'all listen to somebody that can't barely beat his meat? You see what he was trying to do? He couldn't even find his zipper on Borat 2. He had to lay on his back like he wearing some Huskies pants or something, and he can't he can't find the zipper unless he lay down. Come on, man. You too old for that. Then they show when Trump come, they show the people for Trump. They in the back dancing, having a good time. He telling everybody, gotta stop the steal. You stop it. If Mike does what he's supposed to do, then we win. We win. If he does what he's supposed to do, we win. We win. If he doesn't do it, we don't win. You gotta be strong. You can't be weak. You never win if you're not strong. Now, here's the thing that they showed that I did not hear, that if I was a Trump supporter, this would have pissed me off. I'm going to tell you, hold on. This is on Hulu. Man, you got to watch this. It is very good. I don't give a damn what you believe. You should watch it. Okay? If you a Trump supporter or not. You support Biden, if you're an independent thinker, whatever. You check it out. And I'm going to talk about body cam tonight. It was all right. So, yeah, it's on Hulu. And, yeah, it's going to be something else. Giuliani looked like the mummy. I know. He had to lay down to find the zipper. Lay on his back. It's pathetic. Yeah, what up, Brother Ray? So here's what would have pissed me off. Trump was up there. I mean, there's a lot of things that would have pissed me off, but this thing right here was some bull. He's like, okay, we're going to walk down Pennsylvania Avenue. I love Pennsylvania. Beautiful, beautiful avenue. I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down there. Stop the steal. He said, I'll be there with you. He said, I'll be there with you. That dude ain't going there with them. He denying he had nothing to do with it. Oh, man. If he has people still supporting him after this, they are really, I think this is probably the largest cult in human history. They loved this man. This man. I thought they said they were patriots and loved the country. They love this dude. They took out the American flag and replaced it with a Trump flag. These people was really about to, if they would have caught some of them lawmakers, they had a noose and a gallows erected in front of the State House. They actually had one built and brought there. Imagine if black folks brought a gallows and a noose talking about we gonna hang a cop or hang some lawmakers that got these laws the way they are. Do you know how many people would have been murdered? They even showed the contrast. They even had people from Black Lives Matter activists saying they couldn't believe what they was watching, how they just walked through, did everything, but they showed you couldn't even get within like a half a mile of the damn White House when they was marching in DC. They had the streets blocked off so far away you couldn't even see it. It's just really, really, really something else, man. I think that this country is in a spot right now that's really unique, because how can you get people to listen and come together when they don't believe anything anybody say? You should hear some of the stuff they say. It was to the black officers. Just because they was black, they may have been Republicans, but they was black, so they automatically cussing them out, saying this, saying that. They were wearing and waving Confederate flags. You know, not only is that racist, it's representing people that wanted to break up the country. Anybody that says that represents patriotism doesn't even understand what they're talking about. How can a flag that represented another country, they was trying to be another country, they wasn't trying to be part of the United States, how does that represent being a patriot? Oh my goodness, man. He and McConnell look like something out of the horror movie. I mean, McConnell looked like the Gobbler. That would be his evil villain name, the Gobbler, because he got a big turkey neck, just gobble, gobble, gobble. I mean, gross. Did you see the time Giuliani was sweating brown beads during press conference? He was sweating that vampire makeup. You know, remember an interview with a vampire, they got to put a little makeup on so they don't look too pale. That Giuliani makeup was sweating, and it was sweating brown because, you know, they got to put, he really so pale that they put on so much brown, it looked like he white. But really, he's like damn near transparent. And they got to put on that brown paint just so he looked like a white dude. Nobody spoiled the movie. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't spoil the movie for Body Cam. I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to give the spoiler at the end either, but it is pretty interesting. Body Cam is a movie about Mary J. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit after we talk about this 24 hours assault on the Capitol. Pence looked like a daywalker. So the thing that is interesting about this 24 hours is they really got the video in order. They have a lot of video footage in like of the people, because everybody is filming stuff now. Everybody posting stuff on social media. The woman that got shot and killed, she was walking, posting on social media, all kind of stuff. This woman was in the Air Force, served like a couple tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, and now you brainwashed into going to, you swore to defend the Constitution from enemies both foreign and domestic, and here you go going to raid the Capitol to grab lawmakers. And dude, she was trying to go through this window, and you could see dude shot her in the neck. I did play that video on my Sunday show. YouTube blocked it, but if it's still there, check it out. You can see, and they really have it clear. And the dude was like, hold on, he got a gun, wait. And she tried to climb her ass in there. He shot her in the neck. And you can see like she went straight down, all kind. Man, this is really good. You guys got to watch this. You got to see how it was all put together. It's only 1 hour. And they got a lot of good info put together perfectly. And, it's pretty good. John, you're right. Everybody talking about they get glad 2020 gone and it's not looking no better. The only thing that changed is you just flip the calendar. That's it. You turn the page. That's it. And it's crazy that, in 2001, we had an attack on the country. And in 2021, 20 years later, here it go again. And it's something else. You see the cops sitting there talking to them. They ain't none of them pulling out guns. You know how many people would have been dead if they wasn't, who they was? And they would say, well, why are you doing this? Because it's our house. We own this. I mean, man, woo. Wee. I know I'm getting old, but sometimes I wish I was a lot older. I don't have to worry about this much longer. I probably won't have to anyway, but, man, things ain't looking too good, boy. I hate to leave loved ones behind. And not to say I'm trying to just check out or this or that to run away, but it's a lot of headaches, a lot of problems, a lot of issues, a lot of things. And, we don't know how it's going to get resolved. And, whew, it's going to be a tough one. I know that much. Hopefully the tides will turn, man. Hopefully. He may actually be the villain from the Da Vinci Code. No, it was stripped out as Trump did him dirty. He didn't even call to check on him while his life was in danger. They were screaming and chanting, hang Pence, because they felt that Pence let their boy down. So if they would have found Mike Pence, they would have hung him. I mean, they had a gallows erected with a noose attached. I mean, that's symbolic, but you already built it. You could have put it to use. If they would have caught lawmakers, I wonder what would have happened. And one thing I'll say is all these people, I'm sure, was talking crazy about somebody destroying a Target or a McDonald's or a gas station during Black Lives Matter or Ferguson protests. So you care more about McDonald's and Target than the government and the symbol of democracy in the world. To hell with that. But you didn't wreck Target. You need to go to jail. You deserve to be prosecuted. Looting is unacceptable, okay? We can go and take out of here. This is our house. My tax dollars paid for this place, dude. I don't pay taxes at Target. You can't do that. It's not good business, bruh. That's crazy, man. Everybody that was upset about police treatment, feeling that it's not two separate ways police treat people, I mean, that was proof right there. So y'all check that out. Definitely worth the watch. Hey, they got the whole thing. That whole incident is documented, and it's really, man, this dude did a hell of a job, man. He did a hell of a job, Phil. So he says they should give a medal to the black cop that lured them a different way. He was fighting them off with his nightstick. See, they showed the whole thing. First, he was by himself, and the nightstick was on the ground somehow, and he trying to hold them back. All these people, one guy by himself, one black cop, and they all a racist white mob, saying all kind of stuff to him, and he holding them back. They came up the stairs. That's when he got the nightstick, when he was coming up the stairs. And if they would have made a right, they could have got some people. But he kind of lured them when he went the opposite way, and that kind of brought them all the opposite way. And then he finally got back up. But, dude, he was by himself against like a lot of people, 30, 40, 50 people. That take guts. You know how many people would say to hell with this job and turn and leave. You know, damn. And they had officers. This show how this was set up to be this way. They had damn bicycle officers trying to protect the perimeter. Bicycle officers. You got a damn bike helmet on. You got a damn bike helmet on. Get your ass out of here. What the heck? What? Come on, man. Y'all don't belong. And one of the officers that died was a bicycle cop. I mean, he ain't supposed to have been there. He supposed to be writing you a ticket for jaywalking, literally. I think he got hit in the head with a fire extinguisher. I mean, it's crazy. So, man, woo. It's something else. Yeah, he was something else. He my new hero, because if he had found that room, it would have been a murder on Capitol Hill. I think so, man. I really think that they would have killed somebody. What if they would have found Nancy Pelosi or found Mike Pence? Would you think they were just going to talk? I don't know, man. In a way, I kind of think they wouldn't have done nothing but be yelling and saying all kind of stuff. I don't think they would have carried them out and then actually hung them. I don't want to believe that. But there's no telling what some people may have did. There's some crazy stuff. The leader chasing the black cop. I didn't see that part. But these people was on one, definitely. And it's just crazy how it ended up happening that way. I did have another link to that. Let me see. Not to that movie, but to that, related to that story. Let me pull that up right quick. It's in regards to how the FBI and everybody is now trying to go after everybody. And, it's just tripped out that they let everybody go in there and then just walk right on out. Dang, it ain't letting me. Let me see. I don't know why that link isn't pulling up for some reason. Let's see if I can get it to pull up on this one. Let's see. Oh, also, here's another freaky thing for you about the riots at Capitol Hill. I need some more water, man. I done swigged all my gin. So, let's show you something right here that's tripped out. And if you are a fan of conspiracy theories, then you know the Simpsons have been known to predict a lot of things. Did the Simpsons predict this incident in 1996? It says that, let me close that. They got a history of predicting moments from the future. If you all don't know, go on YouTube and put in Simpsons predictions that came true. I mean, it's going to be kind of creepy. That would be. Now, they said that days after Trump supporters stormed the building in an attempt from Joe Biden presidency to be certified, one scene is being highlighted from a season 7 episode. The day the violence died follows Bart as he meets the penniless creator of the animated character Itchy, who sues for restitution. One scene around the 16-minute mark shows Bart and Lisa watching the Krusty the Clown show, which introduces a new cartoon in place of Itchy and Scratchy after it's taken off the air. The cartoon features an anthropomorphic amendment waiting to be ratified by Congress. It's shown to be sitting on the steps of the Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. I'm an amendment to be, and I'm hoping that they'll ratify me. It sings to a child to the tune of Schoolhouse Rock's I'm Just a Bill. It then threatens to crush all opposition if the amendment is not passed. There's a lot of flag burners who got too much freedom. It continues, adding, I want to make a deal for policemen to beat them up. At this point, a member of Congress runs out of the Capitol to announce the amendment has indeed been passed, to which it gleefully stands up and shouts, oh yeah, doors open, boys. It then shows several other characters running up the Capitol steps, firing guns, holding bombs with their fuses lit while whooping for joy. You all check it out. Y'all let me know what you think. Does that sound like a prediction? Here's some of it right here. I can't really, of course, show the footage, but there you go. They had a violent scene in Capitol Hill. Who knows? They have some more spot on predictions than that one. But I can put the link to this story in the description box, and you can check it out and watch this video clip yourself and let me know in the comments what you think. Did the Simpsons get it right? Did they really predict it, or is that just a reach? You let me know. All right, let's see. Now let's go ahead and talk about Mary J. Blige movie Body Cam. All right, Body Cam is a new movie by Mary J, and that's on Hulu. It just came out in 2020, relatively new. And so it's got a little twist to it, a little something different. And I know a lot of people say, well, I don't like Mary J acting, this, that, and the other. I know that she's not an Academy Award winner just yet. But I actually like Mary J in this better than in Power Book 2, because at least she's a disgruntled cop. So that's why she mad. It seemed that they always got her playing the mad black woman in everything she do. Okay. Anyway, so she's coming back to work after being suspended for punching somebody in the face. And when she come back, she's assigned a rookie cop. Now, the rookie cop is Nat Wolff, I believe. Let me see exactly. And you guys may remember him. Let's see. He was in The Stand right now, but he was also in, let's see what it is that I saw him in. I can't remember right offhand. Was it New Year's Eve? I don't know. He's been in a few things, as you see. I think maybe it was The Fault in the Stars. But he's been in a few things. Or Room 104. I think I saw him in Room 104. Nevertheless, this is her rookie partner. He's scared. He little, green. And her first day back, they got her with him. Now, when the movie start off, it's another cop. And while he's pulling over this woman in the car, he gets sucked away. They wondering what happened to him. And she and the rookie cop find his car, and then she sees the dash cam footage of him getting like picked up, taken away somewhere, body dropped on the car, all beat up, messed up, then just get zapped away again. And by the time she's telling them about what she saw, when the people get there, because she called for backup, they saying was nothing on the film. And when she found the body, his guts was taken out and he like pinned to a wall hanging up. So they're like, oh man, what done happened to this dude? It's gonna be pretty good. And it gets a little interesting. Her husband in this is Demetrius Gross, I believe. This is him right here. Now, you may remember him because he played a role in Fear the Walking Dead, and also he was in Banshee. He played a cop in Banshee for a long time, Deputy Emmett, and he did a good job. He was all right in 13 Hours, but he didn't have that big of a role in 13 Hours. And he played the military colonel or general or whatever in Rampage. Oh, Colonel Blake, duh. And he was also in Lovecraft Country, so he gets around. He's a pretty good actor. He hasn't had a really big role, but he does all right. Nevertheless, he's her husband. So she's telling him about what's going on. He like, hey, look, can't they have somebody else do this investigation? Why you need to do it? She being nosy, just like Monet. But at least she a cop in this one. Monet being nosy for no reason. And so, we'll see what's up. And so, anyway, she begins to dig deep into this. She begins to start investigating. Next thing you know, we see these guys in a convenience store, a black dude, white dude, and a Chinese dude. The black dude said, no, I'm joking, but it was a black dude and a Chinese dude. And they all giving the dude at the convenience store a hard time, not paying for stuff, filming it, laughing. And he like, you don't buy gas store. You don't buy you gas store. You don't do it. I feel sorry for your mother. I feel sorry for your mother. So it's this woman that got pulled over when the first cop got killed is in the store. And so dude talking to her about this, that, and the other. She ain't really answering. She kind of shy and scared. And so while that's going on, the police roll by and see that van. That's the van the woman was driving when the first cop get killed. So these other cops call it in for backup, and then they go inside the store. While they inside the store, they telling the dudes, hurry up, y'all doing this, that, and the other. The black dude grabs the woman cop, puts a gun to her head, and pretty much ends up shooting her. And before anything can happen, something happened to him, and he get taken up. This cop, the lights flicker, all kind of stuff. The man cop, her partner, don't know what's going on. He looking for him. Next thing you know, his body drop all mangled and beat up. Cop wondering, the dude trying to tell him, look up, look behind you. But whatever it is invisible. And it's kicking ass. And they didn't know what to do. And next thing you know, it grabbed the cop, and it didn't look too good for him. He didn't know what to do. So Mary J and the rookie end up coming to check it out. They don't know what's going on. They see all this stuff and start asking, bigger questions. What is really going on? And that's when it really started to get a little bit more interesting. Come to find out, it's some type of, I don't know, spirit, demon, something doing it. I ain't gonna get into it too much, but we're gonna have to watch this weekend on Hulu. So if y'all don't follow on Hulu, make sure you do so you don't miss, because it's definitely not on Hulu, on Twitch. My bad. I'm definitely gonna have to stream it on Twitch, because it is pretty good. A little better than I expected. I know it don't have the best ratings, but a lot of people be hard on movies. You got to keep in mind, entertainment, fun factor is your #1 rating. We going to be a little review family. We all review movies and check out movies together up in here, all right? We're a family. Now, what are we watching stuff for? If we didn't watch movies, what would we be? Bored, right? You be bored. Yeah, okay, well, I'll be making some music. I'll be doing this. I'll be doing... Shut up. You'd be bored eventually, and you would want to do something else. And movies is a great way to pass the time. That's why we all like movies and TV shows. Okay? So, it's for entertainment, because we'd be bored without it. Think of all the great movie experiences you've had, and then they wouldn't have happened. So, that's why, although I do ratings one way, entertainment fun factor is big for me on my Mosco. Because I don't give a damn how great your set is or your costumes, or have all the big name actors or spend $100 million. For example, Pluto Nash, and I love Eddie Murphy, but Pluto Nash is a perfect example. You got a big budget, $100 million. You got stars, Eddie Murphy, Rosario Dawson, many more. And you got the biggest flop in movie making history. At the time, Pluto Nash, I give it a 2. But you know what? I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to give it a 4. Because looking back on it now, you know what? Actually, I'm going to give it a 5. I just watched this again recently on cable. It's so bad, it's good. It's so bad, it's good. I like it, made me laugh. Laugh at it, not exactly with it, but it made me laugh. Now, when it came out, the things I laughed at, I wasn't supposed to laugh at. They want me to laugh at the jokes and not at them. But either way, hey, it worked. Not. So Pluto Nash, Eddie Murphy, I think it came out in 99. What year did this come out? This didn't come out in no 2002, did it? What? August 2002? Wow. So I thought it came out in like 99 or 2000. So according to IMDb, 2002, Pluto Nash came out. As you see, Eddie Murphy, Randy Quaid, Rosario Dawson, Joe Pantoliano. If you don't know who that is, that's Mike Lowry, Martin Lawrence, and Martin Boss and Bad Boys. Jay Moore. Y'all didn't know I was in Pluto Nash. I was in Pluto Nash, but nobody watched it. And now my movie career is over with. Nah, that's Mohr. He actually a comedian. But he's all right. Louis Guzman. Hey, you know Pluto? Hey, I like when he be doing the dancing with Pluto and stuff, doing that. Hey, we're going to do it. When he was driving on the moon, bumping his Puerto Rican, he had the Puerto Rican vehicle. He had the little fuzzy dice in his little moon vehicle bouncing and having a good, hey, the good time, Bobby. How you going to do it? Oh my goodness, that Pluto Nash, man. Hey, Pluto, man, let me help you out, man. Hey, Giddy, man, anything for you, man. Louis Guzman. And Louis Guzman, man, you want to go Pluto? I take you anywhere, man. They had Pam Grier, Miguel. They had Joanna Man. Joanna Man, I think I love you. And so they had some good actors, but it didn't work. And to sum it all up, they had $100 million budget in 2002, $100 million, and they only brought in worldwide $7 million. They gave away $93 million. Woo! I bet you if I wrote them for $50,000 donation, they wouldn't give me $1. But they lost 93 million on this piece. Anyway, they don't want that. Check out Lupin on Netflix. I saw that and it's on my list. And I will be checking it out soon. So, you like Pluto Nash? When it came out, I thought it was horrible. I did. Now looking back on it, I like it. Another movie is like that is The Hot Chick with Rob Schneider. It's still a bad movie and it's horrible. But I laugh at it and not with it. And it still make me laugh. It's entertaining. So I at least got to give it a 5. Can people stop saying the Boondocks predicted the Popeyes chicken fights? It didn't. This was happening years before Boondocks came. You all act like these cartoons and TV shows are oracles. Now, I'm not familiar with the Boondocks predicting the chicken fights. I wasn't a big Boondocks watcher. One thing about me, and I don't know why, But it has been hard for me to watch cartoons since I've been in my 20s. It's just been hard. I have watched them. I like Family Guy, but I can not consistently watch cartoons. It's just hard for me to watch. And I know these aren't kids' cartoons and G.I. Joe and Transformers, but it's just hard for me to do. I can't do it like I used to. Um, but I know what it is. It's not the same. I know Uncle Ruckus and Samuel and different stuff. And, I know Boondocks and heard about it and saw clips and things, but I ain't never consistently watch it. And I used to watch The Simpsons. Let me tell you something. When The Simpsons came out, I was in sixth grade. And I used to watch The Simpsons. They used to be on the Tracy Ullman show on her Christmas special. She would play the Simpsons cartoon. Now Tracy Ullman is all damn near washed up, and The Simpsons has been going ever since. They did like 2 years in a row a Simpsons cartoon. And I used to watch the Tracy Ullman show, and I used to be like, man, wait, I can't wait for the Simpsons cartoon. And me and my friends would talk about it. I remember he had that dog, Santa's Little Helper. And then the Simpsons, it was announced going to get their own series. And I was like, what? And so even I remember when they used to have Bart between two butt cheeks on T-shirts talking about crack kills and Bart Man and all that stuff. So like the Simpsons to me was really big around the 90s, early 90s. And I ain't watched it really since. That was like a long time ago. Yeah, I can't get down with the tunes, man. I know it's not the same. It's just hard for me. Yeah, I can't either. I like Family Guy. I like American Dad too. And they not the same as a cartoon, but in the way they are. And it's just hard for me to consistently check in. Cleveland. I like Cleveland. I can do a Cleveland impression. Y'all want me to do a Cleveland impression? Damn, I ain't got no more water. I need y'all. Let me know if y'all want me to do a Cleveland impression before I get out of here. I'm about to wrap it up in the next couple minutes, and then I'm gonna do it. Let me know if y'all want me to do a Cleveland. If y'all don't want me, I ain't gonna do it. Let's see. Um, you tried to show Pluto Nash some love. Hey, I gave it a 5. Okay, hey, I gave it a 5. It's all well with me. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hey, I appreciate y'all for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like, or recommend or thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. It helps for me to get in the YouTube recommendations. It lets me know that you all appreciate the content that I'm making, and that way I'll continue to produce it. Or, if nobody show me that they like it, then I won't keep doing it because obviously people don't like it. So if you like it, let me know. And don't forget to share, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50K subs. I feel like I've been in quicksand for a while, so need that help. Don't forget, subscribe, share, like, comment, and we gonna make it. All right, let's see. Family Guy gotten stale over the years. See, I ain't watched it in so long. I wouldn't know. I remember She-Ra. Wasn't she like the cousin or the sister of He-Man? She-Ra, He-Man, I have the power. So G.I. Joe is my thing, boy. I love me some G.I. Joes. I had the whole collection damn near. I remember my friend had the aircraft carrier toy. I used to, man. I was trying to figure out a way how I'm gonna steal that 6-foot ass aircraft carrier running down the street at 8 years old. I never figured it out. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do my Cleveland impression. Hey y'all, the Cleveland show. Hey y'all, hey, y'all want me to do Cleveland? I don't know if I can do that, y'all. Hey y'all. Hey Peter. Hey Peter, how you doing? Hey y'all. Hey y'all, this Cleveland. Hey y'all. I'm doing. Hey, y'all. Uh, well, I tried. I ain't put in that much time on Cleveland, but I did used to do it. And here's a little tidbit of information. The character that did the voice for Cleveland was white. They had a white man doing not blackface, black voice. Hey y'all, why you gotta have him the only black guy? Why you gotta have on the black guy? Why he gotta be a white guy? You didn't do blackface, you did black voice. Suburban black boys. Hey Peter. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Hey. Hey. Hey Stewie. Anyway, you know, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Peter went from dumb while still loving family to a complete dumb rump roast that constantly abused Meg. Huh. I ain't know that. Hey, thanks, Jocelyn. I'm glad you enjoyed it, sis. So support. I stopped watching that stuff, so I wouldn't know. But that's crazy. But the Simpsons, I guess they taking the playbook out the Simpsons, because it'd be some seasons it'd be all about Homer. Some seasons it's all about Bart. Same with Marge. You know, so I guess they go down the list and figure out who they gonna write for a while and gear their stories that way for a little bit. But yeah, that's crazy that they got him being abusive to Meg all the time now. So I like I Spy too. Man, what you want to go ahead and box with Kelly Robinson? I'm 52-0, baby. I'm 52-0. What you want to try to go on here with 52-0? Come on, let's go on in the ring right quick. Let's go on here and get in the ring right quick with Kelly Robinson. You want to get in the ring with Kelly Robinson? All right, well, we give him a little taste, okay? We're going to give him a little taste. We're going to do a little slap, okay? We'll do a little slap, okay? Now, look, I'm going to hit you with my right hand on your left cheek, okay? I'm about to do it real fast now. I'm 52-0. You ain't ready for that Kelly Robinson. I'm 52-0. Now, okay, wait, I told you I was going to do it with the right hand and left cheek. What's the problem? Dude, he had to block his punches. What the hell wrong with you? Huh? What the hell wrong with you going to go on and hit me all hard in my arms for? Boy, I told you we're going to do a little taste, boy. You better be lucky I don't beat your ass, boy. I'm Kelly Robinson going on here and swing on me. It's 52-0, baby. I'm 52-0. You know what I'm saying? You better go and get gone somewhere. Don't come at me like that. You better go ahead and talk to the mission man. Who are you talking to the mission man? I Spy is pretty good. It's pretty funny. It's underrated. Kelly Robinson, 52-0, baby. They bully Meg. See, I wouldn't know about that. I stopped watching. I had to check that out. You think the whole show is about Meg having to deal with her insane family? Oh man, that's a totally different show than what I used to watch. That's more like the dysfunctional family gal instead of Family Guy. Dysfunctional Family Guy. Anyway, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I appreciate everybody for watching. Appreciate all y'all support. I'm not going to be live Thursday. I think I'm only going to do Monday through Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. Monday through Wednesday at midnight, Friday at 8, Sunday is flexible, depending on what show I'm reviewing. So we'll see. I'm going to try to keep that schedule, and we'll see how much people enjoy it. And based on that, we'll keep it going. So, that being said, we get ready to get up out of here. One of the things, let me see, did I cover everything I said I was going to cover? I think I did. I don't think I forgot anything. I want to make sure I leave nothing out. So, I appreciate it. Thanks, Stony Rocks. Yeah, even God rested. I know that's right. And I'm so far from being the God. I'm like the worst. I'm the opposite. Dog backwards. So, you know, if the Most High had to take a rest, then I know I definitely need to, because I'm like, get low, get low. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. Hey, good job. Good chat, everybody. Appreciate all the love, comments. Everybody have a good night. I'm up out of here, and I'll see y'all on Thursday night. So y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good one. And I'm out of here.